Hello, fellow Hexicans and crypto enthusiasts. Fall is here in Canada, and it's about 7 o'clock. And because this camera auto corrects, it's actually fairly dark out. Although looking at the screen, it doesn't seem so dark. Sun's setting on another year, and that means it was time to harvest. Most of the veggies have been picked out of the garden. There's still some pumpkins growing. And when it comes to pumpkins, that makes me think pumpkin pie. Thanksgiving dinner's almost here. And if you're in the States, you might be thinking, what? But in Canada, we have Thanksgiving in October. And that is because by November, everything's all frozen in snow and harvest is long done. So we'll be having our Thanksgiving sooner. And Thanksgiving is awesome. Nothing says awesome food, bounty, harvesting, all these things. If you're a DeFi guy like me, like you want that harvest, you want a Thanksgiving, you want the year to be worthwhile. And thinking about that, what do you want in your harvest? Well, you need the meat and potatoes to get by in life, and you also want some gravy. Speaking of gravy, as Hexicans and Ethereum users, we got more gravy. The ETHW network. Now, one thing I want to point out to everybody is, as you can tell from my previous videos, I'm pro the ETHW chain. I'm pro Hex on it. I think anytime you get something for free and you get all these tokens that you can sell and buy more Hex, even if it's on another chain, I think this is a good thing. Some people, though, however, feel that this is a bad thing. Like, you know what? We don't want the gravy. And then there's a fringe minority who are allegedly, I haven't seen too many people like this. They just want a big bowl of gravy for their Thanksgiving dinner. So, just to make it clear, because I don't want to be ever accused of anything as to what my position is, but I think because the gravy's free, you already had to have had a plate of meat and potatoes, your ETH and your Hex, you should take the gravy. Why not? You don't want to take the gravy if you're unable to grab it. Maybe grandma or baba's in the way and it's going to spill all over and make a big mess. And so pretty much I'm saying if you don't understand how to claim it, maybe just learn what you're doing or get somebody to pass the gravy to you. I mean, we don't want any mishaps. We don't want any screw ups. You don't want to, like a lot of these things on the ETHW network, they're not labeled properly. Even myself, I have to look and watch what I'm doing when I'm trading, because a lot of things just say ETH and then you start getting confused and you start double checking MetaMask. Which chain am I on? I don't want to be dumping all kinds of USDC or DAI, to buy whatever, and it's the wrong thing. I even made a mistake myself. I wanted to buy a coin and I was trying a different liquidity pool, and I always have my tolerances set really high. Like in advanced mode, I just always 20% slippage, no problem, I don't care. And the little ones yelling in the background, papa, 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 and then I wasn't paying attention. I clicked swap, and it turned out what I was buying there was actually no liquidity of, so I bought a fraction of something, and that's worthless and basically cost me $50. So very minor, $50 loss, but whatever. Sometimes though you can make that kind of mistake and it could be huge, and you don't want that. So this Thanksgiving, I think, and when we all come around the Hexican table and look at all the bounty that being in this ecosystem has given us, and all the harvest we've gotten off of our DeFi, our decentralized finance at the Hexican table, from your T shares and all the other things, the DeFi products that were built on top, the Hedron, the Icosa, this is going to be an awesome harvest year because of all these new things and the ecosystem expanding, and then the free gravy that's just being thrown at us on the table. I'm just so thankful. And yeah, the price is down a little bit, but honestly, who cares? Like when you look at all these freebies between the Hedron, the Icosa, if you stake the Hedron, like honestly, I sold when the whole Hedron thing started. I didn't know what it was. I sold half of it. I just minted it all, and you end up with billions of these things. And I was just like, whatever. And then, like, now, of course, I kind of wish I hadn't done that, but I did save a bunch and I ended up staking it for Icosa. So, like, it's turns out it's pretty awesome. And the price of that went up, and like just the whole ecosystem. And we know that next year around the harvest time, we're going to have so much good news because most likely, I don't want to say 100%, but 99% will have all of this same stuff on Pulse Chain. And you know what? If don't be jealous of people sitting at the table enjoying the gravy in the Pulse Chain, or in the ETHW ecosystem. I mean, if you were past gravy, put it on the plate. Somebody cooked it up for you. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. But that being said, if you don't have any meat and potatoes, I probably wouldn't go chasing after the gravy. So I guess the counter argument here at the Hex family table is like, oh, well, some people, they're going to buy the ETHW and just try to go all in, balls deep into the, W Hex. Well, I don't think so. Maybe there might be one or two people that do that, but that's on them. Every family has a wild child in it, and I'll accept everybody. And I don't feel that anything is contentious. I just, now that I'm having a little more free time as summer winds down, I'm just feeling like, you know, certain people seem to feel that this is contentious, but really it's not. Like everybody's having a great time. And like, again, like where are you going to get a harvest like Hex? Honestly, it's truly something to be thankful for. Anyways, I'm going to go finish picking the last of the veggies here and get ready. It looks like I'll be having some awesome pumpkin pie this Thanksgiving. And thank you all for watching.